Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Steve Mbogo is dropping a bombshell as he is saying President Ruto has appointed IEBC commissioners, knowing very well the list will be rejected by the opposition and trigger them to move to court, hence derailing the process to ensure we don't have a commission by August. Hence, no election will be conducted come 2027 as per the Constitution. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, as you always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, please consider liking the video. Thank you so much for that like.
To know where leaders are taking you, you listen to the sentiments they lament day in, day out. So for me, I don't see any other game being played but trying to create a derail and a delay in the entire process to postpone the 2027 elections. And that is something that we as Kenyans, we will not accept. It is our democratic right. It is the democratic right for all Kenyans to go into elections. Remember, we live in a country where we have 17 elective positions that are supposed to go for by-elections. We have misrepresentation for the last 2 years in 17 elective posts, MPs, MCAs, and those people have a right to be represented in parliament, have a right to be legislated by the respective leaders in those places. So the more this process takes time, we are not doing justice to those people in those 17 respective constituencies or political seats.
Okay, fair enough. Gentlemen, yes. We need to wrap up the news.
Now, according to the argument of Honorable Steve Mbogo, he is now saying that William Ruto is having a mission to make the 2027 being postponed, 2027 elections being postponed. Because remember, as we speak, we are having constituencies and ward that their members died. And so, as per what we are seeing, if these elections or by-elections are not going to be conducted, it is going to demoralize the people who feel like they are not being represented. Number two, about the issue of reviewing the boundaries. I remember very well, I told you here, we risk losing 27 constituencies. That if this review of the boundary is not going to be conducted, because remember, these 27 constituencies, they were just there temporarily. They were not there permanently. So there must be IEBC that will review the boundaries and of course consider these constituencies to remain or not. But now, William Ruto anaelewa vizuri. Opposition wako na problem na hii IEBC yenye William Ruto aliamua ku appoint the other time. After the vetting, William Ruto declared Erastus the chairperson of IEBC, and Ahmad not and the Ruto from registrar, the vice chair, and others. So whatever is happened there, this was not the expectations of Kenyans. The expectations of Kenyans were, number one, William Ruto was to give some individuals who are qualified, not because of conflict of interest. But when you see someone like Erastus, you can see he's a cousin to someone who is most senior in this government. And he's coming from Turkana. I'm not saying that people of Turkana, they cannot deliver. But as we speak, there is a fishy plan. And I can tell you for a fact, these individuals are planning to either rig election or to postpone the 2027 general election. Because William Ruto realized that the 2027 inaenda kumtoa nje. And so for him, he must either create chaos, violence, or he take it by force. Are you getting that? And that is the plan of William Samoei Ruto. On the same note, he's having a mission of scattering the opposition. That anyone who is going to be against him must be swept out of the politics of the Republic of Kenya. You are either being connected with a scandal or you are being drained completely. So, President Ruto, for him to appoint these commissioners, knowing very well that the list is going to be rejected by the opposition, then the opposition will come out and trigger. And by triggering, they will tell William Ruto that what and those individuals whom you have selected in the office, they are not worth. They are not worth of the positions they are occupying, or rather they are going to occupy. So sincerely speaking, when you can keenly listen to Steve Mbogo and review it slowly by slowly, you will get there is something fishy. William Ruto is busy planning, and I can tell you without any fear of contradiction, there is a plan. And by the way, if you are not keen, William Ruto is even willing to buy all the opposition. No one should stand or vie against him. You vie against him, he tell you, I will give you money. I will give you some amount of money. And that is how William Ruto is going to operate. So you will find that William Ruto will be having himself. He will be running for himself. And that is what, if you can keenly see. He has poached Raila. He's looking how he can poach Kalonzo. Then later, he poach other individuals. But you can tell. You can tell. He is a man in a mission to destroy opposition. 2, he control the IEBC. 3, 2027 itakuwa nywe, hakuna hata shida yote. And that is what William Ruto is thinking about. But the question is, you Kenyans, are you going to allow William Ruto kuwapanga? Are you going to accept? Because for me, I see a scenario where Kenyans will just keep quiet. Nasema hapana, wachi iende vile itaenda. Hivyo, wachi iende vile itaenda. Kenyans, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video.